Hi, welcome to the Focused Brains channel. Today we are doing assertions and reasons of geography chapter agriculture. Stay tuned for more MCQs and assertions and reasons.
Assertion. India's primary activity is agriculture. Reason. 2/3 of its population is engaged in agriculture activities. The right answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Explanation for this is agriculture is a primary activity which produces most of the food that we consume. 2/3 of its population is involved in agriculture activities and earns livelihood through it. Assertion. Plantation has an interface of agriculture and industry. Reason. Plantation is a type of commercial farming in which a single crop is grown on a large area. The right answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the true explanation of the assertion. Explanation for this is the plantation has an interface of agriculture and industry. Plantation cover large tracts of land using capital intensive inputs with the help of migrant laborers. All the produce is used as raw material in the respective industries. Assertion. Crops are grown depending upon the variations in the soil, climate and cultivation practices. Reason. Crops are also grown according to the availability of water. The right option is B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is variety of food and non-fruit crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. Major crops grown in India are rice, wheat, millet, jute, etc. Assertion. Staple food crop of India is rice and it requires less rainfall for its growth. Reason. Our country is the fourth largest producer of rice. The right option is C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Explanation for this is rice is a staple food crop of majority of people in India. Our country is the second largest producer of rice in the world after China. Cultivation of rice requires annual rainfall above 100 cm. In the areas of less rainfall, it grows with the help of irrigation. Assertion. Pulses are not considered as a major source of protein in a vegetarian diet. Reason. Rice is a rabi crop and requires more rainfall. Right option is E. Both assertion and reason are false. Explanation for this is rice is a kharif crop and requires about 100 cm of rainfall. However, India is the largest producer as well as the consumer of pulses in the world. These are the major source of a protein in a vegetarian diet. Assertion. Organic farming is much in vogue. Reason. In organic farming, crops are grown using high doses to increase production. The right option is C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Explanation for this is organic farming is much in vogue today because it is practiced without factory made chemicals such as fertilizers and pesticides. Hence, it does not affect environment and human beings in a negative manner. Assertion. The government announces minimum spot price, remunerative and procurement prices for all the crops. Reason. This is done to check the exploitation of farmers by speculators and middlemen. The right option is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is the government of India buys wheat and rice from the farmers at a fair price. Assertion. Agriculture is not an old economic activity. Reason. Farming varies from subsistence to commercial type. The right answer is option E. Both assertion and reason are false. Explanation for this is cultivation methods have changed significantly depending upon the characteristics of physical, environmental, and technological methods. Agriculture is definitely an old economic activity in India. Assertion: under globalization, particularly after 1990, the farmers in India have exposed to new challenges. Reason: Indian products could not compete with international products due to inferior quality and expensive prices. The right answer is C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Explanation for this is despite being an important producer of rice, cotton, rubber, tea, coffee, jute, spices, our agriculture products are not able to compete with the developed countries because of highly subsidized agriculture in those countries. Assertion: the declining share of agriculture in the GDP is a matter of serious concern. Reason: any decline and stagnation in the agriculture will lead to a decline in other spheres of the economy. The right answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct answer of assertion. Explanation for this is considering the importance of agriculture, efforts were made by the Indian government to modernize agriculture, establishment of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Agriculture University, veterinary services and animal breeding centers, horticulture development, etc. were given priority for improving Indian agriculture. Assertion: Indian agriculture finds itself at the crossroads. Reason: though the GDP growth rate is increasing over the years, it is not generating sufficient employment opportunities in the country. The right option is B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation: today, Indian agriculture finds itself at the crossroads. To make agriculture successful and profitable, proper thrust should be given to the improvement of the condition of marginal and small farmers. Assertion: a few economists think that Indian farmers have a bleak future if they continue growing food grains on the holdings that grow smaller and smaller as the population rises. Reason: Indian farmers should diversify their cropping pattern from cereals to high value crops. The right option is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is diversification of cropping pattern will increase their income and reduce environmental degradation because fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs, biodiesel crops need much less irrigation than rice or sugarcane. Assertion: cotton cannot be grown in Assam. Reason: the crop needs bright sunshine and 210 frost free days. The right option is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is cotton grows well in drier parts of the black soil of the Deccan Plateau. It requires high temperature, light rainfall or irrigation, 210 frost-free days and bright sunshine for its growth. Assertion: intensive subsistence farming is practiced in areas of high population. Reason: it is a labor intensive farming where high doses of modern inputs and irrigation are used for obtaining higher production. The right option is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is the right of inheritance leading to division of land among the generation has rendered landholding size uneconomical. The farmers continue to take maximum output from the limited land in the absence of alternative source of livelihood. Thus, there is enormous pressure on the agricultural land. Assertion: agriculture provides livelihood to more than 60% of its population. needs some serious technical and institutional reforms. Reason: therefore, in 1980s and 1990s, a comprehensive land development program was initiated which included both institutional and technical reforms. The right option is B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation for this is collectivization, consolidation of the holdings, cooperation, and abolition of Zimedari system are given priority to bring about institutional reforms in agriculture.